Hello everyone, welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion and round 3 of season 10 of Limit of Adhesion Prime. We are at Hockenheim, arguably one of the greatest tracks in the world for a straight motor race. It's absolutely brilliant. My name's Gareth and joining me once again in commentary is Jools. Jools, how you doing?
Good, thanks. Yeah, you're right. It's it never fails to produce an exciting race, I feel like, this track.
Yeah, it just keeps the cars close together. It's got the perfect mix of corners. Yeah. Absolutely storming place, isn't it? Yeah, very excited to see this one and how it pans out. We've got Rob Miller on top of practice ahead of Gavin Kelly and Blake Tovey up there in P3. That's a great result for the Formula my boy. He made a good start on his debut at Phillip Island as well. You see Tim Slutz there in 7th and Chris White in 8th. Pavel Kuzmarek in 9th there, Philip Miles and Don Parker. He's got work to do to get ahead of the other silver drivers. He's sort of seems to keep winning in that split, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, he keeps on finishing on the podium.
Yeah. Yeah. And championship, it's Rob Miller on top ahead of the reigning champion Alex Murphy. And there's that man, Don Parker, in 3rd place, just ahead of his teammate Gavin Kelly in 4th. Ollie Ettridge showing well as his team on Slutz. So, yeah, got a good mix of drivers. And as we can see from this list, a lot of drivers have already taken part over the course of the first 2 rounds. Be good to see what happens next and how many people we've got on the grid for this one. So look at that, 43 drivers so far. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And a great mix of drivers. Driving talent and styles, and yeah, let's see. Obviously we've got bronze, we've got silver, and we've got gold as well.
Yeah, indeed. And as we see the team's championship, and it's the A team with Rob and David Lyon who are outscoring Wizards Rose Gold at the moment and just ahead of Stupid Aguri. So very close between those 3 teams. Wizards, Fire Ruby and No Slots, No Glory a bit further off and probably more in a fight for 4th place. And we'll have to see what CXW Racing and McLaren and Minardi Simsport can do. CXW Racing, obviously John Cook, David Ward coming over from TCR for this season, so probably still getting to grips with the IR18 a bit more than some of the other guys who are more used to open wheel. But yeah, doing very well and already showing quite strongly up there in the championship.
Yeah, it's such a different beast to a touring car.
It really is, yeah. So possible strategies then, we've got the one stopper of 17 laps and then 18 on the harder tyre. Or you can do the 2-stop where you start and do 9 laps on the soft, a long stint on the hard, and then a shorter sprint on the soft tyres at the end.
Don't worry, guys. I have taken
Steve Koenig, I beg your pardon, and it's Rob Miller on pole ahead of Blake Tovey. So nice to see Blake on the front row there. Gavin Kelly in 3rd, showing strongly once again. Don Parker in 4th, and then Zhao Tome, look at that, from bronze all the way up in 5th place. Looking a little further down the grid, and Daniel Bond, he'll be hoping to get from 13th up to around 3rd to support his teammate Blake. Be good to see what he can do. He had quite a few adventures at Phillip Island, did Daniel, so hopefully he has a smoother race this time. And I believe Timothy Green there down at the back is new to the league, so welcome aboard to you. Be interesting to see what Timothy can do. And do let me know if you prefer Tim or Timothy. Rolling start getting underway then. 24 cars on the grid, a bit of a smaller grid actually compared to what we've seen so far this season.
Yeah, it's dropped up a bit, a few drivers are away, but it's still more than an F1 grid by 4 cars.
It is indeed, yeah. Russell Bright showing in 10th, and I think he's the only No Slots, No Glory in the race. I didn't see Winslade's name on the grid, so he must be one of those that's away.
So
And as they come through, yeah, is he going to go early? Is he going to go late? We're coming through that final pair of corners. Blake's on his outside there.
He's gone.
And there he's gone. Here we get him. I expected 35 laps around Hockenheim. Very, very wide for Blake and the 2 Stupid Aguris just behind him. Probably one of their first off tracks already. Into turn 2 then. And, Rob's drowned! Oh my goodness, that is unexpected. He has been so dominant this season, and that's an unforced error from the lead. Devastation there. And penalty pitch repairs were needed for Stephen Koenig already. That's a big shame. So it's saying, the leaderboard's updated itself now. It was saying Gavin Kelly in the lead, but it's now saying Blake Tovey. But Gavin Kelly is on the inside, and is he into the lead? Does he come into the Mercedes corner for the first time? Trying to go around the outside. Oh, nearly making contact there. That was very, very tight indeed. He's got Dom just behind him as well for backup.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's opportunity open now with Miller down in, where is he, 17th?
Wow, yeah, a lot of work to do for Miller then after that just incredibly unforced error there.
As needed, Chris White.
Oh, what a shame for the McLaren boy.
Tovey is going side by side with Miles, and Miles has gone round.
Miles has gone round, and he had an awful race at Phillip Island with so many rotations and spins. Oh, and the penalty.
So that was Bond, not Tovey, wasn't it?
Yeah. Tovey in the lead with the fastest lap, as you'd expect from P1.
Apologies for mixing up the Formula drivers there. Although maybe Daniel doesn't mind.
Look at that, Timothy Green then. He's up to 15th place from the back of the grid. What a great start he's had. I know, picking up places from other people's errors though, and he has got Rob Miller behind him.
I was going to say his time is short here maybe, because Miller's going to be looking to get past him as soon as he can. He's using the push to pass.
Through the parabolica they come, and up to this hairpin. I mean, this is a clunky old corner. It is so damn tight, but it does just provide excellent action.
No
Loving the mellow yellow livery from Days of Thunder. That's cool. So Blake Tovey out in front by 0.8 of a second from the Stupid Aguri pair of Kelly and Parker. Mike Murphy up there in a strong 4th position.
Yeah, and Yao Domi about 9 seconds. Oh, collision
contact there. That's
Kuzmarek. Into the wall.
In the wall. Yeah, looked like Kuzmarek just sort of caught out by the braking change. Well, difference in braking points, I guess, between the two drivers.
Indeed.
Let's see what the stewards say on that one. Got a replay here of Chris White and what happened to him. It's whoa, that's a huge one. Was that Philip Miles into the back corner?
That was Koenig, I think.
Oh, it was Koenig, I beg your pardon.
Yeah,
right.
he had a meatball. And
Yeah.
wow, so close. Looked like there actually might have been slight contact as he went past there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tovey.
that's a bit of 3 into 1 there. And that's Ward losing it, coming off the corner as well.
Oh, what a shame for Ward there. Ollie Ettridge, and it's a bit of a prediction Cody thing going on there.
Yeah, lashings of latency there.
Yes. And it's quite funny because the Wizards livery with that black wing always looks like they're missing a wing.
It does, that's right.
And then you get to see it without a wing. Well, you have to say Blake is seizing this opportunity with both hands.
Yeah, although it's a train, isn't it? Back down to Bright, really. No one's getting away at the moment. 6 seconds covers the top 8. And Bond's only a couple more seconds behind Bright.
Yes, indeed, yeah. But he's eking that gap out, isn't he? He's doing all right.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, we shouldn't be surprised, though. I mean, his debut performance last time out at Phillip Island was very quick indeed, apart from that one error at turn 2. But he was still able to make a very good comeback drive after that.
I was trying to say that Tomei is about, well, he's now 13 seconds clear of his nearest bronze rival.
That's incredible stuff. Yeah, there he is, all the way up in P5.
And that car is missing a left pane to its front wing.
It is indeed, yeah. James Pepper. Is that the Nicky Lauda helmet he's rocking?
It is, yeah.
So Timothy Green now up into 14th place, and Miller is up into 11th, so he did get past and he stormed up the road a bit. Got David Ward on a recovery drive after his incident on lap 1.
Here
So
comes the
4
train.
laps then until the first predicted pit stop if people are going on the 2-stopper.
That's right.
On board with Tim Green, then looking back at David Ward in the CXW racing car. Number 69, there he is. And there's contact. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I think Timothy was just coming around a little bit on the lighting up the rear tyres a bit, and Ward with nowhere to go. That's so unfortunate.
Actually, ended up with Ward upside down there.
Yeah. And unfortunately had to recover to the pit lane. Carlos Navarro then were on board with him. And is he the new leading US driver? Well, I mean, obviously Daniel Bond is based in the States, although he is from the UK originally.
Yeah, I think the rest are all Brits, apart from Tommy.
Yeah, Tome's from Brazil, obviously.
And you've got Bruce from South Africa.
Yeah. Maxwell's in 15th, he's from the US as well. And Pavel Kuzmarek's based in the US as well, but he's in 17th at the moment after his early collision.
Oh, looks like Pepper was losing it there into the heaven.
So the good thing is for a lot of these drivers then is due to the reduced grid, it means that there is the opportunity to recover and pick up points. Nice move by Miller into the hairpin then to depose Pruis.
Dom now coming in threat from Murphy. It's
Yeah,
dirty
Murphy's been
air
looking-
just washing in white there.
Yeah. Murphy's been looking super fast, especially in TCR. He was so quick at Phillip Island, wasn't he? But he's not been too shabby in this either.
No, he's always fighting up there in the top 6 or so.
So that, looking at it now, is that 15 seconds then? Miller's only 15 seconds off the lead despite his spin.
Yeah, well, he didn't take any damage, did he? So, and it's quite an easy place to rejoin. There's a lot of space there, so at least
There
he didn't
is,
have to
yeah.
wait for the whole field to come past.
No, there he is, look, coming down through turn 1 and 2. So he's, this is a good recovery drive. Fastest lap for Gavin Kelly then in second place at 22.776.
Yeah, to wonder if Miller ruined his tyres on that spin. But it's making progress regardless.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye and see what tyres everyone's on. You can see soft tyres for all these guys on the screen at the moment. Can't remember what tyres Miller is on at the moment. I presume he's on softs.
Yeah, he's on softs. Everybody near the front would be on softs.
Oh yeah, because of qualifying. We've still got that rule in place, have we? Start on the compound that you qualified on.
That's right, yeah. I did try to change it so people might start on the hards, but people said they liked it as it was, so I
Fair
left
enough.
it as it was.
Car's making full use of that exit curb to complete the lap there. It's amazing
Yes.
how wide you can go on some of these.
And this one as well, indeed. Still quite a good train, but it's starting to gaps are starting to appear as tyres overheat following the other car in front, and little mistakes happen, so you lose the draft. But these cars are still all pretty even on pace, you would say.
Yeah, like you say, all the way down to Bright there, just hanging on in 8th place. Here we see that's Stephen Maxwell then making the move on James Pepper.
Yeah, Maxwell winning the one. He's borrowing it off Chair, who isn't here.
Well, he is the reigning LMP's prototypes champion, isn't he? From our final prototype season before we move to LOA Endurance for this time.
Not borrowing it off Chair. He's borrowing it off Alex Murphy, the American. Yes. I mean Canadian.
You don't like that.
Yeah, well, in for a penny, in for a pound. You get one thing wrong, may as well get the other thing wrong as well. Yeah, no, Maxwell's stolen Murphy's decal and put it on his car, obviously.
Yeah. Bit of extra glue
Indeed. Blake's starting to pull away at the front.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
that
that,
guy-
Stephen.
He's put another second on, hasn't he?
Hmm.
So he's on charge at the moment. 1.9 now.
Apology from Meesters, I just heard, I think.
Yes.
See if we can find out what happened there.
Here he is.
He was apologising to Stephen, which looks like that's Stephen behind him.
Yeah, maybe a bit of miscommunication there between the two. Oh, is that did Kelly go a bit wide there in the hairpin?
Yeah, it looked like Kelly lost some ground into the hairpin. Let's put Dom onto the back of him.
Yeah. And will there be a team tactic going on? Because as you mentioned before, Mike Murphy is right there, and he'll be looking to leapfrog the pair of them.
I think it's every man for himself at the moment.
So, race order then as we in lap 8. So actually we're in the pit stop window then if people are going for a two-stopper. So we have to wait and see anyone diving into the pit lane now.
Oh,
Cutting
Maxwell.
out. There's Maxwell having a mistake, yeah. And he was, he'd just gone past Pepper, hadn't he? So it looks like he's trying to just get ahead of Navarro there.
Yeah, and you got Ward as well.
Yeah, so despite the mistake, he's actually done well there. Where is Pepper gone then? He's fallen right back from this battle.
Yeah, Ward's a lap down. Obviously, because he's been in the he's been upside down.
Yeah. So no one pitting yet.
With people deciding it's not the best strategy.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh, almost contact there.
So will they need to do any fuel saving to eke out the two-stop? Oh, Kelly's changed his helmet, look. Gone away from the Mansell.
Yeah, he did that a while ago. Yeah, you will need to save a little fuel if you want to just do the one stop. But if you want to do the two stop, then probably you don't need to. Entrance in the pits. Interested to see if that's
Well, he was missing a wing, wasn't he? And he was a lap down. Well, he's a lap down as well. So there must have been a further incident for him.
Yeah, it looks like he last stopped on lap 6 actually. So
Oh, he's out. Yeah.
too much damage, maybe.
Well, there you go then. And
Cook's
here's
in
John
pits.
Cook and Rob Miller. Oh no, he's staying out. Beg your pardon. So it's Cook in, Miller stays out. He's currently now in 9th place. Here come the stupid Aguirres once again, and you had to say that Parker's looking a lot closer. Has he managed the rubber slightly better than Kelly? Oh, look at the exit he's getting there. He was able to get such better rotation through the hairpin.
See if he can get past.
Oh, Kelly's gone super wide. So be careful on the rejoin. We've seen some. We saw a horrific accident there in the TCR and someone rejoining there. Seem to recall.
That's TCR things.
Yeah. So Kelly falling away from 2nd to 4th place then, and he now has Jiao Tomei, the bronze driver, as you say, like 7 places clear of his nearest rival at the moment, which is Carlos Navarro. And Steve Peffer there, 3rd place in bronze at the moment, so let's hope he can hang on.
Yeah, I mean, if Tomei's going to keep finishing races, he's going to find himself out of bronze soon.
What is the plan then for moving drivers? Are we waiting to the end of the season, or
I'm not
how's it
moving
gonna
people
work?
out of bronze or silver. If they manage to have a rating that puts them in that this season, then that's their luck. However, new drivers and drivers that weren't rated beforehand and are in gold may be put down into silver and bronze.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't seem fair if your rating says that you were a bronze driver and you're smashing it, then, well, you're lucky. Well done.
Yeah.
If you've joined, we're going to do some action
close.
here. If you've joined and we've put you in gold because we don't have enough information, but after 4 races it's clear that you're not gold, you may be silver, then that's fair enough. We'll flesh out the silver and bronze splits with a few more drivers.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
So you're safe, Dom, Merrin, Jow, Kelly, in the TCR.
So Miller here trying to get past Daniel Bond. Obviously, Bond's made a great start actually to get up to P8. Didn't he start like 13th on the grid?
Yeah, 5 places, so doing good.
And Miller's going to have to close up here and then maybe use a push to pass out of turn 2 on the run up to the Parabolica.
Yeah, he's really close. He's having a look now already.
Oh, that's early. That's very early. And this is where he span.
Yeah, but he's
I
got
thought he was
warm
going
tyres now. Now, will he use push to pass here? We'll see.
He is.
He is indeed. Bond isn't. Bond's still got
Bond's
9
not
left.
fighting it. Well, I think if you're in Daniel's shoes here, you know that Rob is arguably the fastest driver in this car, in this league at the moment. And you know that you had a few spins last time out and you want to get to the end of the race cleanly. And this is such a good point scoring opportunity for him that it'd be crazy to just fight and potentially risk all of that for trying to defend against Rob.
No, far better to get the notepad out and make some notes of what Rob's doing.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping we could maybe persuade Rob into sharing some secrets later in the season to get a 6 tips video out of it.
Oh, you'll be lucky. He hasn't got a championship yet.
Well, that's when it's nailed on. I don't think it's going to be that long.
Well, he's not doing very well this race.
Well, yeah, P8 still though.
The same. Tove is not really getting away from Parker at the moment. They're pretty much matching lap times, but he does have a little bit of a cushion.
He does.
Obviously, Parker's smashing it in silver from Maxwell, and then Kuzmarek, who we saw going into the back of the slopes for lap 1 or 2.
Yes.
And then we still got Tomei, Navarro, and Pepper as the bronze podium. So that's Mike Murphy actually in 3rd. Bottom step of the gold.
Oh no, Steve! Just lost the rear there. Is he still going?
Well, like he was still going.
Yeah, but it's just whether he was still going round.
No, he's only like a second and a half behind John, so he must
That's
have
good news.
recovered it.
Well held, Steve.
Tomei's really pressuring Kelly here.
Yeah, he is. He's pushing fast. Lap 14 of 35 then, so we're getting through it quite quick. Been a fast-paced race so far.
Fast cars.
Yeah, you know it.
It's quite difficult to follow in these cars, so there's not quite so much close racing, but we're still getting some action. Kelly's
look at that.
to made a
Tomei.
mistake there. And Tomei capitalise on it.
God, he's trying. Kelly is definitely feeling the pressure here.
So Kelly's got some sad tyres on that car, it seems.
Yeah.
And his pace has dropped right off.
And this is a place where Kelly is no slouch at all. I mean, he had the double win in Formula 3 on his championship winning season. He's multiple times he's had great races here. So he's going in the pits. Just saw him braking hard and turning in. That must mean the pit stop.
Yep, he's in. Fresh boots for Kelly.
Yeah. So is this two-stop stretch? Two-stop territory still, or are we still in the one-stop territory? Tell me.
Might be able to stretch it, but I think he'd be hard pushed to do a one-stop from this point.
Thank you, Timothy and Stephen.
Looks like he's decided his tyres have had it and he needs to get rid of them. Yeah, he's still on soft, so he's going to have to pit again.
Interesting. So this is between Kelly and Cook. Then we'll be able to get a real comparison between the two-stop and the one-stop. Then, because you have to assume that unless everyone else piles in the next 3 laps, they're all going one-stop. We know Parker will be going one-stop because he loves to save a bit of fuel.
Yeah. He can't resist it.
No.
Say.
But question mark over Blake, because he's that gap is going up again. Look, 3.6. He's pushing fast, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not slow at all.
No.
But I mean, you could save on the whole race, or you could maybe go flat out one stint and save more in the second stint, or vice versa, save the first stint and go flat out in the second. There are options here.
Look at that. Zhao Tome was half a second quicker than Mike Murphy in P3 then. So he's looking quite ominous and very dialed into this track, so that's exciting stuff. Russell Bright is the new victim or potential victim of Rob Miller here.
Yeah, this is not going to be long. We're not going to have to wait long here. In fact,
here he goes.
It might be into the hairpin.
Well, Russell's fighting back slightly, but yeah, Russell is someone who really drives with his brain first. He's
I hope he drives with his hands.
No, I mean, he thinks about things, and you know, he can understand when to fight, when not to fight, and stuff. And I do admire that, and how careful he is to think about when to battle and when not to battle and stuff, and it really maximises his results, which is admirable.
Well, I hear that Tove drives his race whilst helping Bond with his and telling him what his rivals are doing, so he's another multitasker.
Yeah, always worth checking out the Formula Armour YouTube channel, by the way. And they do post on boards and the chatter from the racing.
Oh, they're cheeky little chappies.
Yeah,
always entertaining to watch.
And their subs numbers have gone through the roof since they started with us. I think they had about 13 when I subbed to them, and now they're up to about 65, I think.
Are we taking credit for that, then?
Clearly.
Maxwell's in the pits. I think we're in one-stop territory just about now, as I recall from earlier.
Yep.
So you divide the race up into a 17 and an 18 stint. Or is my maths wrong there? Is it 17 and 19? 18 and 19?
Yeah,
2 18s are 36, right? So yeah, so 18 and 17 is 35. Maths. I used it.
Steve Pepper really riding the curbs there and getting flung out wide. His Sim Magic Alpha will be shaking his hands to pieces if he keeps going like that. Oh, and a little lock up as he nearly lost the car again. Well held once again, but that did just let the McLaren of Chris White through. No Chris Forrester on the grid this time. He's I think he was out tramping the hills or something, or cycling somewhere.
Let's see. Well, we've got loads of people in the pits now. Parker's out still, but everybody else is coming in. Kelly still holds on to the fastest lap. That'll be a little crumb of comfort for him. As Tomei pits with a cone.
With a cone.
Interesting.
So Tove rejoins in P4. Miller's also in the pit lane. And so it's Parker, Chalcroft, Bright who stayed out. And how many laps can they eke out before they have to come in?
So Kelly's jumped Murphy, because Kelly was behind Murphy.
He was indeed, yeah, but Murphy's not stopped yet, so how has he done that? Has Murphy made a mistake?
No, Murphy's just come out. He stopped lap 17.
Sorry, yeah, it's the 0. He was stupid.
He's back to where he started, but
Yeah. Yeah, the L17 should have told me that.
the top fuel savers this race are the Parker, Chalcraft, and Bright.
Yeah. On board with Tommy then. What a great drive he's having. Slams the anchors into Mercedes.
So we can do something about Murphy in front of him.
And here they come then. Don Parker's in. Chalcraft, we've got to wait 8.5 seconds. Oh, he's in. And I assume Bright will be in as well. Yes, he is. This is interesting. Then, how far ahead, or how much will Parker have saved by that extra lap?
He's at the exit. He's moving.
There he is. He's rejoined the track. Oh, there goes Blake.
It's going up. 8 tenths, 7 tenths, 8 tenths, 9 tenths, about a second. So
Well,
he's
that's two.
slashed that gap.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he's gained 2 seconds there. Kelly rejoins in third, so back to a podium. And Tomei up to fourth place. He's jumped Murphy as well.
Oh, Murphy must have made a mistake because Tomei was behind him, following him.
Yeah.
It's possible on the cold tyres outlap.
Well, yeah, we've seen it many times. And here comes Steve Pepper then from his bronze podium position.
Oh, it's a replay. Wow. Well, that's where he got that cone.
Yeah. I saw the cone had reappeared as Steve came in, but he's going to throw it.
That's what happened. So they both went wide, but Murphy more so.
Yeah. It's amazing how wide you can go out of that corner, actually. I know I was mentioning it on the final corner, but that one in particular on the way into the stadium as well. I can't remember what the corner name is, Castrol or something, isn't it? But you can really abuse that curve at the exit.
Yeah, you need to, really.
Yeah.
So, race on.
Indeed. Lap 20s, 15 laps to go. I can maths too.
It's flying by. Who's coming out the pits there? Is that one of the team heap-togethers?
Yes. Sometimes I get the heap-togethers and the no slots a little confused, actually. They kind of look slightly similar from afar.
So yeah, it looks like Kelly's nailed himself to a 2-stop here with that early stop. But everybody else managed to stretch to 17 or 18 laps.
Big news story though in bronze as we see James Pepper now off into second place in that split ahead of Carlos Navarro.
Yeah, Pepper stopped lap 7, so he's a bit out of sync with these guys.
Yeah, Steve down to fourth in that. So
Miller,
yeah.
Miller needs repairs.
Wow, meatball for Miller. What has gone on there? Is that him in the background there?
So he pitted lap 18. Let's see if we can find a replay of that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Honestly,
Parker is losing time to Tove at the front.
When Rob has a bad race, he really does have a bad race, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doubles down on it.
Yeah. It's not bad enough yet. I'm going to make it worse. Yeah, come on, race director. We need to see this replay. What happened?
Here's Chris White. Battling going on.
Nice move on Pavel Kuzmarek.
Almost gets the cut back.
Yeah, looks like the move's finished now. Good job. Yeah, so when will James Pepper pit again, and is that going to leapfrog Steve back into a podium position?
Well, you can get, like we said, 17, 18 laps, so...
Yeah.
More laps at least.
Well, James has got a pit again, hasn't he? Definitely. So.
For sure, yes.
Yeah. Rich Meester's not out of it in that podium battle as well. Look, he's a couple of places behind Steve.
Yeah, he's a lap down though.
Yeah, but so Steve.
That's true.
So we're looking at Steve now. Where is Rich on the track map? He's just behind him, look. It's not that far.
Okay, so that's
Game
all
on.
close as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Cook.
That's
Is
Ward
that
going
Cook
in again.
or Ward?
No, it's Ward. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cook's far up the road. So this will be like Ward's last stop. You can get
Yes.
to the end with this. Fastest lap for Miller.
Presumably after his pit stop for the meatball.
Yeah, you'd have to assume so.
Still no replay. So, the podium at the moment is Blake Tovey from Dom Parker from Gavin Kelly, Zhao Tome. Oh look, Dom's just gone. Oh, that must be a transponder issue.
Yeah,
there we
blink.
go. Yeah. Zhao Tome currently in P4 then, and he's about 4 seconds off the podium at the moment. Mike Murphy in P5 and Ben Chowcraft in P6, and we've got a race on between those two.
Maxwell on
Yeah.
Cook. Can Cook get the switch back? Nope.
Nicely done there.
Yeah, next target, Bond.
Got a feel for Timon Sloots down there in 16th place. He's, unfortunate with the incident earlier on. He's got a lot of speed.
Well, he had the 3 wide. He came from a long way back into that 3 wide into T2. And then, he was hunted in the rear.
Yeah.
Oh. Looks like Max was going to get past Bond sooner rather than later.
It feels like that, doesn't it? Loving the pink wheels and the Formula Armour. Pretty awesome. So yeah, Blake's increased that gap since the pit stop by a second again. So I feel like he's got the measure of Dom here. Just about. Push to pass enabled for Maxwell then. Here we go. I don't think Bom's going to make it too difficult.
No, still got 9 to use there, according to his steering wheel.
Yeah, you can't carry him over, Dan. Start using them.
He might have forgotten they're there.
Yeah.
It's a shame for Ward, honestly. He's following his teammate, but a lap down.
Yeah, massive shame. As I say, I think these guys are learning every round, and I'm just delighted to see them in more than one championship with us this time out.
Yeah, race as many as you can. We hold them on separate weeks for that reason.
Yeah.
Come learn different discipline, even if you hate TCRs.
Well, these boys certainly don't hate TCR, they love it.
I know, I was talking about someone else.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would that be Kelly in the bronze split?
I don't think he's hating it at the moment.
No, dominating it. Oh, Kuzmarek one's why we're having an exciting battle here between Carlos Navarro and Pavel.
It's not over.
It's not.
So this round is Navarro's. Oops, side by side, Childcraft and Murphy. Minardi's but not Minardi's. Both of them.
Yes. Because Mike was being a bit funny about getting the... That's the other one we haven't had, Nico Minardi back for a while, have we?
Indeed.
Considering he's the team leader, I wonder where he's at.
I'm surprised they haven't managed to get Mike to take the livery off us. It's still side by side. He's like, I'm wearing the livery, even though I'm not in the team.
Well, they're a stable, really, aren't they? They just haven't sorted out.
Yeah.
Because I think Mike was saying that he didn't know how many rounds he'd be in this season, so...
Whoa! John and Ward actually has caught them both up, but yeah, good battle here as well.
Yeah.
With a 9th, 10th.
Got some good liveries on the grid this season, haven't we?
The livery game is strong.
On point, yeah. 10 laps to go in this one then, and I think you said earlier it has flown by, and I'd have to agree with you.
So can John do anything about Daniel here?
James Pepper now in the pit lane, I just saw, and is this... Oh, this is a replay of Ben and Mike.
Some nice racing.
Really
Plenty
nice
of
racing, yeah.
race room given.
I think
Luke.
Steve's struggling to hang on to the rear of his car. I just saw him in the background there, having a big oversteer moment out of the hairpin.
I would say Pepper's on his way out. He's just pitted.
Yeah, I just
So-
clocked him going in just before we got that replay.
I'm losing hope we're going to see what happened to Miller.
How much has he paid the race director to keep that one out? So James Pepper now still on the podium then in bronze, and he can go to the end of the race here. So how
Yeah,
far
it looks
out-
like he's overcut Pepper. Other Pepper.
yeah, senior Pepper.
Spicier Pepper.
Here is Steve, and he's under attack by Rob Miller.
As points go all the way down to like 40th, every place you can make up gets you a bit more points. Although you
Yeah.
have to say it's probably going to be a drop round for Miller, regardless of how many places he makes up.
I think so. Wow, that's a proper grind. Is that a 50-50 grind or a I can't remember all my skateboard grinds from
I never did any skating.
Yeah, but I only learnt them from playing Tony Hawk.
I didn't play Tony Hawk. I had a couple of skateboards, but I didn't go skating.
My idea of skateboarding was lying down headfirst on the board and going down a very steep hill.
Yeah,
Lots of fun.
pretty much. Mine too.
Until you stop with a raised curb and the board stops and you don't. That hurts.
So, Tobey's still eking out the gap over Parker. Quite a lot that lap, actually. 7 tenths he found.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great drive.
Well,
5
that
seconds.
was last lap. Yeah, so Parker just snuck a 300th back there. That's not enough.
No. And here is the battle then between the two camels. Then we've got Camel Blue versus Camel Green. Steve Pepper versus Rich Meesters.
Need to get Innes back on the grid. He did the first round, didn't he? Did he hit the
Yes.
second round?
I can't remember.
Oh, great exit from Easters.
Yeah, it was indeed. There must be a push to pass going on. And it's funny because Mark was saying that he didn't fancy driving TCR and he didn't like front wheel drive, and he's so quick in the Veloster this season. Now he's actually doing it.
Indeed, there's quite a few drivers that have found some pace in TCR.
Yeah.
Plus,
he
of
was-
course, we've welcomed about 10 of them from the SRL league. SRL.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, really nice to have those guys on board.
Yeah, certainly some quick guys, and I think John Brown, the fastest of the lot, has been exceedingly helpful and giving with the tips on how to drive the car as well.
Yeah, which is really kind of him. So a big thank you to you, John. It's always nice when everyone shares and just like tries to
Help the
elevate the
others.
whole grid. Yeah.
Indeed, yes. So Kelly's hanging on there in third, but he's going to have to pit again, whereas pretty much everybody else in the top 9 aren't going to.
That must feel like a agonising because he's only 5 seconds ahead of Tomei. Cook's having a few off tracks there. It's blinking red. You got to feel for Steve Pepper here. He was on for that bronze podium and he slipped back to P5. It's like
Well, he's had a bit of a wiggly behind, hasn't he?
he
That's the
has,
problem.
yeah. Maybe a bit smoother on that loud pedal on the corner exits would help.
So, is this the best result for CXW this season in the Prime? I mean, obviously, this is their first Prime season, isn't it? So, They've had some unfortunate incidents on lap 1 at Interlagos and some issues at Phillip, so it looks like, this might be the best result from this season.
Yeah, absolutely. The season starts here for CXW Racing. And
So he
here
makes
comes
a
Cookie
place
then.
on Yanam and Pruis. Did you call him Cookie?
I did. It's my
That's the name of
prerogative.
my gerbil.
I thought your cat was called Cookie. No, what's your
No,
cat
it's
called?
Crumpet.
Crumpet, that's it, yeah.
The kids named the gerbils Cookie and Diamond.
Nice.
Yeah. They're quite fun. They're better than a hamster.
Oh, big spin. Yeah, he needs a nice quiet wheel though. Both my kids have got gerbils and the wheels are so goddamn noisy.
We have a wheel, they bury it immediately.
Amazing.
Every time we clean them out and we set it all up, they just bury literally everything. The seesaw, the house, the wheel, it all goes underground.
As you say, they are pretty good engineers, aren't they?
They're fantastic engineers. I love watching their tunnelling. Okay, so you call Cook Cookie. That's fine. That's your prerogative.
I think someone else did it. I've just followed suit, I think.
Well, I know Cook calls Ward Wardy.
Oh, there you go. Maybe that's where I'm getting it from.
Maybe that's where you're getting it from. So, this is another place he's looking to make up. He's just seen off Brewers.
Yeah. Yeah, so unfortunate for Brewers they're looping it there.
White's defending. He's
He
still got
is.
6 left, but he's using one of his...
This is exciting when the drivers use push to pass to defend.
Indeed, yeah.
And I know from speaking to John after Interlagos, I know that his particular set of overlays means he can see when the other driver's using push to pass and how many they've got. So he can actually plan how to use them.
It's great stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah, because he had a fight with Winslade at Interlagos and he was using the push to passes when Winslade was.
It's good stuff. I mean, it's an extra layer that you get with this car, isn't it? The push to passes and the fuel strap.
Yeah. And you get tyres. The two compounds is so cool.
Gap pretty stable at the front. Looks like Kelly's made his pit stop, so Tomei's looking at a podium at the moment.
Yeah. Great work by Tomei. Although Mike Murphy has suddenly closed back in on him. Meanwhile, though, we are still focusing on this awesome fight between John Cook and
Here goes the
Chris
push to pass again. So that's 4 left, I can see just about. They're both using it.
White. I feel like Chris snuck in there because of the Pruis incident, because I think John was passing for 10th, so...
There you go. Both had push to pass, but Cook had slipstream as well.
Yeah. What an awesome fight that's been, though. Thank you, guys. I really enjoyed that.
Bit of a quiet race for Bright, but he's up there in 6th, 4 places up on where he qualified.
Yeah, driving very nicely. Daniel Bond's still in the top 10. He's the next target for Cook. And it's such a shame for Timothy Green there. There he is off track there, and he's got to drive through for exceeding incident points. Hope to see you in the next round, though.
Looks like he's stopping. He didn't look like he had any damage, so...
No, but it's quite demoralising when you've hit that incident limit. Yeah, he's stopped and gone red.
He's on track. See if he gets going again.
So he's not going to do anything crazy.
He's probably just regretting all of his life choices.
That's awful. So Parker is lapping quicker than Tovey at the moment. Look.
Well, yeah, he's just taken a second since I last looked at the Intel.
Yeah. Could we be heading to the grandstand finish? Here they are on screen, and that's Carlos Navarro, the third car on screen.
Yeah, they're having to deal with lap traffic, and as I said, there's you had 3 options. You could.
That's one of the team heat together going a bit awry.
Yeah, back on
Sorry,
the track.
cut you off. Yep.
No, there's some action going on. As I said, you can either save a bit all the race, or you can save in the first stint, or you can save in the second stint. So we'll see if the strategies come together here. And Parker is taking chunks out of Toby at the moment.
That's not another of your pets' names, is it? Chunks?
No, but we knew Chunks down in Brighton.
We did, yeah. Shares my birthday, unbelievably.
I didn't know you knew him as Chunks as well.
I did, yeah. He was a little chunky guy.
He's like a little mouse.
Yeah. Here is our race leader then. Gap has gone back up to 2.2.
My interest is Tommy going to get this podium? Is he going to finish the race? Because he has a habit of ending up in the barrier, and hopefully we won't see that this race.
Yeah.
Get to the end. Get out of bronze.
In this car, it's normally Phillip Miles at the moment, isn't it? He's got stunning one-lap pace, qualifies really well, and then just has an awful adventures. Parker is doing his level best here to claw that gap down. He's only got 2 laps to do it.
If he can get another second, he'll start getting in the toe.
Yeah.
But then he gets in the dirty air as well.
I wonder if there's some judicious push to passing going on from the stupid Aguri.
Yeah, we need to see those steering wheels, see how many they've got left.
And still no replay on what happened to Rob Miller.
No, I guess that was missed, but we have to assume that he binned it because he got a meatball. Because I didn't see anybody else go off at the same time. So.
No. So lap 34 of 35. We've got Team and Sloots battling with David Ward here. This is for P18. Yeah, shame for both of these drivers because both of them are way quicker than P18. So hopefully they can reset and go again next round. Where are we racing next, Jools?
Well, that's a question. I shall find out for you.
Thank you. Here's Yaneman Pruis and Pavel Kuzmarek battling for P13.
Everyone's favourite Road America.
Oh, that'll be good. That should be very exciting. It's funny because I often end up racing there in the low-powered stuff, and that straight after turn 3 is so long in one of those slower cars, but then when you do it in something like the NASCAR, it's so incredibly short because it's like that NASCAR like hauls ass down the straight. It's a crazy thing, and I bet this will blow. Be like just a few seconds down that straight under the Cheesemaker Bridge.
Yeah, it's like, what was it, Dave? Oh, so close.
Wow. I think Team One had to take slight avoiding action there, but they survived. And
it did as we were on to the last lap, and the gap at the front's down to 1.4 seconds. But no, I was going to say I prefer Road Atlanta because was it David Lyon says like it's American Road, kind of mixes up all of those. Road Atlanta, Road America.
Yeah, I think Road Atlanta's the better track as well. Personally, I mean I do like Road America, but I just feel like it's slightly too long. But it's a good track. But yeah, Road Atlanta's like Hockenheim. It makes for really good racing.
Indeed.
Despite having the crazy blind chicane.
Yeah. I mean, once you learn where the turning point is, it's not too bad. But...
Yeah. 1 second is the gap now at the front. Where are they on track?
I think they're just behind these two. There they are.
There they are. Look, yeah, coming into the stadium. Then it might be too little, too late for Don Parker.
It's really close though. Less than a second over the race distance. I know Dom, he'll be gutted that he's only second, but he's second, so...
It's better than the 2/3 he's had. Out of the final corner, he comes to take his first win in the LOA. Congratulations to Blake Tovey. That's an awesome drive by him. Silver winner Dom Parker and the overall P2. Congratulations to him. And here comes the bronze winner. It's Zhao Tome. He's on the podium as well. Congratulations to Zhao. So all three of the split winners ended up on the overall podium. That is quite astonishing.
I don't think we've had that before.
No. Absolutely incredible.
So basically they all should be in gold, but they've got lucky. This battle for 13th, 14th still carries on.
Yeah, it's an exciting battle actually. Pushing hard. Kelly all the way down in P7. That's agonising after the pace was there, just the time management maybe not so much.
Yeah, looks like wrong strategy, wrong time management.
No, he'll be regrouping and going on the American
Yeah,
road.
Gavin, yeah, that was pretty damn tight on fuel at the end. Dom got very, very close. Flitted across the line.
As I say, Tovey's saying he spluttered across the line there.
Yeah.
So I guess he saved in his last stint.
I guess so. I wonder how many push to passes those two had left.
Would be good to know.
Yeah. There we go, across the line. Yeah, maybe leave a comment, guys. Let me know. What a race. So that was very, very exciting indeed. Hockenheim delivering once again. So Blake Tovey wins the race, and congratulations on your first LOA victory, Blake. Don Parker in second place and Zhao Tome in third. Then we have Mike Murphy, Ben Chalcraft, Russell Bright, Gavin Kelly, Daniel Bond, Stephen Maxwell and John Cook rounding out the top 10. Chris White, James Pepper, Janeman Brewers, Pavel Kuzmarek, Carlos Navarro, Rob Miller, Rich Meesters, David Ward, Tiemann Slutes and Steve Pepper in 20th place. And then we had Stephen Koenig, Timothy Green, Oliver Ettridge and Philip Miles. But yeah, the big stories then have to be Rob Miller with the uncharacteristic errors. We have some incidents to talk about, Luke.
Yep, some penalties, so some adjustments to positions, therefore there'll be some adjustments to points.
Yeah. So that's Philip Miles, 777, who's that? I can't remember.
That's Tiemann Slutes.
Tiemann Slutes losing positions. That's unfortunate. 69's David Ward and 28's James Pepper. Yeah.
Pretty clean race, to be honest.
It was indeed.
Incidents there.
Yeah, Rob with those unfortunate errors. Steve Pepper with the heavy
So that's
footed.
Parker. Parker takes the lead of the championship ahead of Miller.
Well, 3 podiums in a row. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? But this is exciting stuff. Yeah, and Alex Murphy missing the race and falling away. Gavin Kelly equaling him on points. So Road America is going to be very exciting indeed. Look at Zhao Tome up to
and Tovey as well, up 15.
Yeah, that's what a win will do for you. So we've got some really good stories heading into round 4 at Road America. David Lyme missing once again, and I hope he gets his.
See him back next race.
Yeah, hope he gets his internet issues sorted out and gets back on track and gets his season underway.
Be interesting to see how the teams championship looks after all that.
Yeah, indeed. Here we go then. It's Stupid Aguri on top ahead of the A team. So there's been a change in the order. Wizards Fire Ruby, that's up into third. That's Zhao's team. And Wizards Rose Gold down 2 is that Merrin and Tor, who weren't here. Formulama jumping up into P5 then. CXW staying in 6th and No Slots No Glory falling down 2. Minardi Simstorm Sport Team Heap Together and McLaren falling down the order then, with Chris Forrester not being in the race.
It's like a fun little kart track down there.
Yeah, I spotted that, yeah. Whereas Turin Merrin Black Sapphire. No, Black Sapphire and the other one, so maybe that's them in this one as well.
There's too many wizards.
We always say that.
Can't keep track of them because they don't even race in the same team in different championships.
Well, that was a very exciting race indeed. Next time out then,
More Germany!
according to that, but I think we're going to be at Road America, so that would be very cool.
No, I was lying.
You were lying.
It's Germany next, Nürburgring, then Road America.
Ah, so we're doing a double German now, are we? Fair dues.
Yeah. Well, you might as well save the air.
Cool.
Bye.
Well, hope you all enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye bye.